Good morning and welcome to Tuesday, the 2nd of February, Phoenix Blue Morning Update. Okay, so yesterday we had an interesting day in the market. We had a bit of a dollar retreat and cable moving where we were expecting. But before we look at the charts and talk about the charts, let's just have a look at overnight news. We had the Australia Bank, RBA, come out and release their statement. They kept their rates on hold as expected, basically saying that they're happy with the growth rate in Australia at the minute. However, global growth has the potential to impact their economy, falling commodity prices, etc. So there is potential that they may be more accommodative with easing if necessary at a later date, but right now there's no need for that. Now, other major news that we've got coming out today, we'll just bring that up so you can see, is we've got the GDT, the New Zealand dollar. This is their dairy produce price index. Okay, so this will be coming out sometime through the London hours. This is the major driver, or I should say, has a huge impact on the Kiwi. Why? Because dairy is their major export. Now, this could potentially help or hinder our Kiwi trade that triggered yesterday. I will run through that shortly. And we've also got the GBP Construction PMI. Okay, the forecast is 57.6. So any numbers above that will show or should indicate some strength for the sterling. Okay, so moving on to the charts, what happened through Asia last night. So we're going to look at the Nikkei. So basically on the back of what the Bank of Japan did last week, we've seen increased strength in the Nikkei. But then yesterday, or I should say through the Asian session last night, we've tested Monday's highs, and then it's fallen back off to the lows. So yes, from Friday we had the gap up, bullish day, and then Monday, I should say, we had the gap up and bullish day. Tuesday we've touched Monday's highs and now it's retreating. So when we look at the currency market, we'll see that the Japanese yen has gained some strength last night as well. So this will probably be the indication that the Nikkei is going to maybe drop off, peter off again. Next chart we're going to look at is the Shanghai Composite. Well, as we stated yesterday, we had a nice clean break below this level. It's consolidated, closed below. We'd expect maybe the market to come back up and test before falling away again. There was some news out in China last night that was indicating there's more concerns in their market. Next particular market we're going to have a look at is the Chinese yuan. There's rumors that there's going to be more weakness in the yuan and maybe in the yuan and maybe another devaluation. So we'll be watching this market just to see if we are going to get another push up, see if they do reset the rates. Okay, so Asian session, a little bit steady, but we can see a little drop off in the Nikkei. Okay, so let's come across to the Forex market. Start off with Aussie dollar after the rate announcement, and we'll see that we had a push up through the night and then it's fallen off. A little bit of a shame. It did come into our zone, but it didn't quite reach our entry price. We did have an entry price at 71.35. It missed our entry by 6 pips and then has fallen away, which is a shame because we'd now be risk-free on this trade. The one market we did get triggered into is the Kiwi. You can see our sell order or our limit order that was placed here at 65.50. We're currently trading at 65.20. Before we get to risk-free, this is going to have to break through the 65 barrier, but it's moving well. We will be moving our stops down a little bit to reduce risk, probably around 9 a.m., 10 a.m., looking to protect some of our profits on the table from just before the announcement on the dairy produce. Now, GBP, or I should say sterling, okay, this is doing as we expected. We've been waiting for a push up into our resistance area. Also down here we had a 6-month extreme on the commitment of traders. So we were anticipating this move up. Yes, it is a contrarian trade, and some of our advanced traders will be taking or did take this long. If we do contrarian trades, we always do those at reduced risk, but we're looking for it to come back up in here to trade this in the midterm back down to the 1.36 area, maybe 1.37. So we're looking for the short sells on GBP, but it's got a bit further to go yet. Dollar Swiss, well, this is a market we're in from, what date was this? The 15th of Jan. We got in at 99.997. We're riding this all the way up to 1.3. We did try and get an add-in position here, but it missed our entry. It didn't pull back far enough. So we're probably going to cancel this order and look for an add-in somewhere around here, around the 1.0110 area. We'll be looking for potential add-ins again to run this up to 1.03. Euro dollar, yeah, we had a bullish move yesterday, and the market is pushing up towards our upper trend line and resistance area. We'll be doing nothing until it gets there. Okay, so absolutely nothing until it gets there. So this is a market on hold for now. And if we look at the Japanese yen, we can see we boxed in what we anticipated. The market came up to it yesterday. We had a little bit of a stutter, and then we've had a sell-off. So I think now to trade the yen, we'll be looking for another pushback up to here before we look to sell it off. Dollar CAD, well, we had a sell-off in crude yesterday, which we can see wasn't really reflected in the Canadian dollar. So more, let's say, US dollar weakness probably overridden the oil weakness. Now, our view on this particular market is we'd like it to come back down, test this trend line, this 138.30 area before getting long. If not, we want to see a clean close above 1.4, and we'll look for a retest of this area before getting long. Next market, gold. Well, another big bullish day yesterday for gold. Let me switch this to the daily chart. So we had a nice strong bullish day for gold. We are looking to add into our original position from down here at 1075. We took half off at 1120, and we're looking for the market to pull back down in around the 1108 to 1106 area to get long again, with sort of a mid to long term target between 1200 and 1250. We'll look at crude before we then move on to our final chart, which is sugar. So we can see yesterday, here was our demand zone, or supply zone I should say. We had our indecision candle, doji, and then a sell-off below Friday's lows. This didn't actually give us a trade. We were looking for it to rally a little bit higher before selling off. So now we do have a short-term bias into around the 28s before mid-term bias around 25 to 20. Okay. Last but not least, we're just going to take a quick look at sugar to see how this one's progressing. And sugar, we can see we had another lovely sell-off day. So we're short from this candle over here. We're up roughly around 2.5% on this particular market, and we've got targets just around the 11.00 big number. Now we will look to add into this particular market at around 13.5 or 14 to 14.1. Okay, so recap from today is we're looking for more weakness from Kiwi, although we do have the GDT news coming out. Potential more strength in Japanese yen from around 121.70s, and we're looking for new trades potentially on cable after a little bit more of a rally. Aussie dollar missed our position. So that's it for the morning update, guys. We look forward to speaking to you tomorrow, and if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to email info@phoenixblue.co.uk or follow our latest posts on Instagram at Phoenix Blue Trading and Facebook at Phoenix Blue Trading. We look forward to hearing from you. If you have liked the content on the YouTube channel, please tick the like button and also subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much. Have a great day, traders, and look forward to speaking to you tomorrow.